Okay. Well, Gary, you must be a little bit disappointed by that. Although we weren't at our best today, I'd say we still had enough chances to win that game.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, we didn't play as because we're having other games to start the season. But as you correctly say, over the 90 minutes today, we had enough chances. There's no doubt about that. I felt that we had some glorious chances. I know their goalkeeper made some good saves, and we had some great opportunities at important times of the match to took them chances, but not to be. The boys are disappointed, but so am I. Of course we all want to win, and you could see with the crowd with 15 minutes to go, they were willingness and getting frustrated as well. Everybody is here, because the expectation levels grown a great amount. But the pleasing factor is that we haven't conceded a goal. I thought that Andy Little made some great saves, and we had some desperate last-ditch defending from the boy Michael Sester. I thought was absolutely immense today, coming on loan from Leighton Orient, and certainly I thought was the pick of the back four defenders in respect of his covering, his speed, and his heading ability as well. So very pleased for him. And I say, you've gone with the same team basically, which has played the first two games, apart from Michael Sester coming in from Adam Doyle. There was no need to change things, and some of the players, it's a little bit jaded, but you get that, and we can't turn around and be too critical. Yeah, of course, when you win your first two games, you expect to turn around, and when you're at home in the third one, to win again. It don't always work that way, and it's disappointing. But to have 7 points out of 9 from the first three games, that's we're on course for the target we're looking at ourselves at over the course of the season going forward.
And as you rightly say, we did miss those chances at crucial times. I think Jez had a very, very good one from about 5 yards in the first half, and then right at the end there, Paris was right through and really lost his composure a little bit, didn't he? But I suppose that's what you get from young players like Paris.
Yeah, so we had opportunities before that one came along, but when that one had come along, I thought it's an ideal opportunity. I fancied him strongly there. He's a good finisher as a rule, and he'd only been on the pitch 5 or 6 minutes, and I think when the ball's gone over the top, he's got behind him, it's set up, and he's made a decision, and if he goes in, everyone goes, what an unbelievable finish. But he had more time probably than he realised, and he hadn't quite composed himself, and I say it was frustrating there. But we still had Joe Mack had a very good save by their goalkeeper to a shot of his, and I say we had created several chances over the 90 minutes, but not to beat today. And at the end, Andy Little's had to make a desperate save. And from a game where you've had enough chances to win, it's quite easy to turn around and walk away at the end and say you lost 1-0. So how it remained 0-0, I don't know. From that point of view, in respect of how many chances we created at both ends, they caused us problems early on. And they come in today, and all credit to Boreham Wood, they worked very, very hard, which I've told the players that we're going to expect that this season. We've got to get used to that teams will come here and make it tough for us now, and that's been proven again today.
And as you rightly say, Mike Sester had a very, very good debut for us today. What was the reason for having to bring him in today? Because obviously there was no Adam Doyle.
Well, we got Adam Doyle away on work commitments, which we knew about, being fair to Adam 3 or 4 weeks ago, but it wasn't so much of a major problem to us at that time. But with the situation with Alan Inns breaking his toe and him out long term there, and Adam Doyle away, it's very easy for people to turn around and say, well, you could have dropped Mark Ricketts back in the back line. But, when you've got the midfield, what we've had and the way we've been playing, you don't really want to break things up the way the midfield's been playing. And they're getting that little bit of, settleness amongst them. But, I think that anybody at the end of the day, whoever we'd have played at the back today, would not put in a better performance than Michael Sester. I thought he was absolutely superb, as I say. He was very mobile, and I thought without that, he was a pick of the defenders by a long way.
And Andy Little was voted the sponsors man of the match today, and probably deservedly, again making some crucial saves, in particular one right at the end there, low down, where he came out very, very bravely.
Very much so. He's done very well for us, Andy. We've got 2 very good goalkeepers at the club. It's a very, very close call. It's good competitive competition. I feel for a young Aaron now, but when he signed, he was aware that it was in good competition with Andy Little, and they work well together. And as I say, it's probably made it very healthy in respect of, like I say, Andy's had to be on his top form again today, and he's made some great saves. And as I say, it could have either been him or Michael Sester who got man of the match.
And next up on Tuesday night is Eastleigh away, and I imagine you'll be keen to avenge the 4-1 defeat that we suffered there last season.
Yeah, very much so. We went down there last year, and basically got beaten up really. We never got going. We were 2-0 down very early on, and you know, it was one of them days which, as a manager, you know, I can remember very well last year at Eastleigh, which weren't enjoyable. But you know, we want to continue our good run where we are at the moment, and as I say, 7 points out of 9. We'll take good following down to Eastleigh. It's early days in the league at the moment, but we want to keep that momentum and hopefully that run of getting results going.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Gary.
Cheers.